Gematria is why football has been dominated by northern Italy over the years. Northern Italy is where all the industrial wealth is located at in the first place. Now, we wonder why we don't see Roman teams win many championships in Italy. And I have a good explanation through the use of Gematria, which is Jewish mysticism. It is the Kabbalah code of coding letters and words into numbers. This is the code, this is the God code that is centered around our reality. And it is also the code that Freemasonic Zionist owners operate on and rig these championships through. So the word for championship is campionato. And the patch that you wear with the Italian flag for the winner of the league title wears a Scudetto patch. It is campionato, it is Scudetto that equals 107. Now, it is Scudetto that equals 26, and I like how it is AC Milan that also equals 26. They win a lot of Scudettos. AC Milan's number 2 with 18 Scudettos right behind Juventus. And that's why they win a lot of Scudettos. In addition to Milan being one of the biggest cities in Italy, that helps as well. But I think this is why they give them these particular names. And because it has to line up with the awards that they give for championship and Scudetto. It's really interesting. It's AC Milan that equals 53. They are truly a club of champions. The champions equals 53. That is I Campioni. So there it is. And then the other name for Juventus, because they are a publicly traded company, that's what the acronym SPA represents. SPA is Società per Azioni. It's a form of corporation in Italy, meaning company with shares. That is the acronym SPA. That's what it means. Juventus Football Club SPA equals 73. It is Inter Milan Internazionale International that equals 73. Now, I like how both of these equal 73 and that they win a lot of trophies. It's Trophy that equals 73. Let me show that to you here.
Trofei. Trofei. Trofei.
Just being sure that I give you the correct pronunciation. Likewise, champions of football, champions of calcio equals 73. I like how we see this occur with Inter Milan and Juventus winning many of the Scudettos. Inter Milan is tied for number 2 in total amount of Scudettos. Genoa is the oldest club in Italy. So one more here. I need to copy and sorry about that. I need to copy and paste that.
Campioni di calcio.
Champions of football. It's not called soccer. It's football. I'm not one of these Americans that calls it the other way. But I like how it is Inter Milan. Internazionale Milano equals 101. It is, championships equals 101. It's Scudetti, Scudettos in the plural form equals 101. So let's copy that.
Campionati.
Campionati and Scudetti.
Scudetti.
That is a patch, a Scudetto patch. Not a uniform. But it is Masonic Zionist, right? It is Freemasonic Zionist owners that operate through this Kabbalah code of Gematria. It's these owners that contribute to politicians, and then these politicians in turn are owned by Zionist bankers. That's why you saw the 2 world wars happen, and pretty much the bankers are the ones that run the governments, because these politicians start the wars and then the bankers get rich. So these owners that own sports teams, they get involved in politics. Like Silvio Berlusconi became the Prime Minister of Italy. He was involved in many secret societies. Many of these owners are Freemasons that are part of the same branch of Freemasonic Zionists. It is Juventus Football Club that equals 64. It is the city of Milan. Milano equals 64. It's Israel. It's Zion. It's synagogue of Satan. That is the country of Israel that is established by the false Jews that are mentioned in the book of Revelation in the Bible. We are talking about the Rothschild family. Israeli equals 69 and 33. Gianluigi Buffon was the main player of Juventus. It's 33 that is the highest degree of masonry. Juventus FC is the top club in Italy because the Agnellis own the club. It's Agnelli that equals 33. It's Juventus FC, Buffon, Masonry, the Masons. It's 33 that is the highest degree of masonry. It is the Agnellis that own Fiat Motors. They're the richest family in Italy, and they're one of the richest families in the world. And they're part of the Illuminati and the Bilderberg Group and the Committee of 300 and many of these other secret society organizations that influence our policy. AC Milan, so first of all, Juventus wear the black and white. Black and white are the colors of Freemasons. It represents balance. It represents good and bad in the universe. That's what black and white represents. It's the meaning of life, which is what balance in the universe is all about. That is really the pillar of Freemasonry. AC Milan, they have a very occultic level like Manchester United. They're nicknamed the Devils. Il Diavolo, the Devil. I like how it is Devil Diavolo equals 33, the highest degree of Masonry. These guys are satanic occultists, all these owners and all their activities that they're involved with in secret societies. These people seek power. Now, Inter Milan, I like how their logo is a snake. I don't know what's the meaning of the snake, but the snake reminds me of Adam and Eve. I'm not sure what else the snake represents in relation to the occult. So that is something I'd have to look up more for Inter Milan. It's Nerazzurri. It's Inter that equals 66. I like how it is Rossoneri. The black and reds equals 132. Their rivals with Juventus, it's Juventus that equals 132. And it is Juventus that believes in, well, their main slogan is Fino alla fine, which is until the end. Until the end equals 132. I also like how it is in Gematria, the slogan Fino alla fine that equals 104. So let me type it out. Fino alla fine equals 104, and it is the Devils that equals 104. You have to be tenacious like a devil to get what you want. The devil is driven by greed, right? More championships, more championships. That hunger to fight until the very end. You see these Manchester United comebacks. We never see Rome win many of these championships, you know. It's the oppressed. Il oppresso equals 45. Roma Italia equals 45. That's very interesting, you know.
L'oppresso.
These Roman teams never win the championship except for 1999 and 2000 when we see Lazio and Roma win it. Actually, it may have been 99, 2000, and 2001 was when Lazio and Roma won it. And Roma finishes in second all the time. It's because the referees rig it for the big teams in Milan and Turin, you know, the northern industrial giants. So Gematria, numerology, Kabbalah is why AC Milan, Juventus, Inter Milan, Internazionale win the majority of the rigged Scudetto championships. The owners are all Freemasonic Zionists.